topic regarding a potential amendment that may be enforced amongst the members of Congress. This question brings a lot of controversies, as a tradition, our president does indeed have a 2 4-year term, as well as our House of Representatives with 2-year terms. Neither of these terms limit the amount of times the elected member can run. As we speak today, Congress doesn't have a term of any sort. Congress today behold almost the most amount of power, including the power of money, force, and ability to declare war as well as to tax. After considering how much power they withhold, I support this potential amendment. It is necessary to always keep a fresh Congress with new ideas. This also prevents Congress members to have long-term relations with lobbyists. All congressmen should each have a 4-year term, just like the president. Term limits of any sort should be a thing for Congress. There is an excessive amount of Congress members where many of them have made a lifestyle out of being re-elected. The government was not designed to work this way. This was put in place to create a government that is supposed to represent all the people of America, and when members of Congress are continuously re-elected, those same people are always bringing in the same ideas and beliefs, while still representing that same group of people. If new people in office are elected, they will bring new ideas and represent a more diverse group of people. Enforcing some type of term limits on Congress members opens and restores the voice of people in Congress, as well as by ending an era of the career politician. Doing so also stops the abuse of power. With just a simple enforcement of term limits, it has the potential to raise multiple serious political issues, as well as counterbalancing advantages of incumbency that applies only to politicians, while possibly improving the high quality of representation for each state as well as district. At the same time, this may reduce the level of incentives occurring due to wasteful spending and policies. Allowing Congress to not have terms allows them to withhold a bill longer than needed. There is no need to rush to pass a bill. As stated previously, in my opinion, I believe that members of Congress should indeed be enforced with a 4-year term time period. If you think about it, this is allowing a continuous amount of new fresh minds, new generations, and of course, new ideas. For example, when Franklin D. Roosevelt deviated the barrier by going into office for more than 2 terms within his 2-term time limit, this is one of the main reasons that Congress then imposed a bill adding a term limit in 1947. This bill was then ratified in 1951, adding 2 term limits for presidents. If new people are up in the race for Congress, this opens doors to new voters, possibly even of younger generation. Another thing to take into consideration is time periods change as well. Some Congress members become biased when making decisions and stick to their old-fashioned ways. And don't get me wrong, this can indeed be a good thing, but only to a certain extent. Keeping an open mind could potentially help the United States move forward in a more consistent way. Thank you, Mayor.